Hello and welcome to all the men and women of the West. I'm Joe, here with me is my co-host Dan.
Hello and greetings.
We've got another Zelda review for you all, and I think for our next video we'll just review the rest of the series all in one bang. That way you guys get it all in one video. That way we can jump straight to the good stuff, such as certain games like A Link to the Past and whatnot, and just get into reviewing those. This episode's the first one to introduce Zelda's dad. Only time he'll ever really appear. I actually like the dad in this episode. He's hilarious. He tries to act like a wingman for Link, asking him at one point early in the episode, "What are you up to, my boy?" Link says he wants a kiss, and the dad tells him he's not doing it right, at which point Link gets nervous, thinking dad doesn't approve. But the dad just tells him, "You'll need these," which happens to be flowers. As according to him, girls love flowers, especially his Zelda. At which point Link says, "Oh, thank you for the advice and for the flowers." "No problem, my boy!" Smacks him and off the roof so that Link does not flow gracefully through the window, but rather tumbles through, utterly clumsy, and humiliates himself, with Zelda admittedly a little charmed and thinking he's very clumsy by nature, while the father snickers to himself. And this episode has been brought to you by Snickers bars. I couldn't resist that. The king, though humorously overstuffed from quite the meal, ends up acting rather like a Tolkien character, such as Tar Menelder, and takes to stargazing with such a fervor that's really interesting, and they added a great dimension to the character there. Not gonna lie, I wish we got to see what the constellations of Hyrule looked like. Zelda does all the saving in this episode, because of course she does. She's the main heroine of this series. Honestly, she does more rescuing of Link than vice versa. And Link ends up really wanting the company of a certain ninja chick because she's very attractive, and he very obviously starts to flirt with her and hit on her. And we've got her helping with the rescue of the father, the king of Hyrule. Ganon, of course, at the episode curses Zelda and Link. Link ends up using a magic flute he found on the ground to summon a teleporting wind away from Ganon's realm back to the realm of Hyrule. This episode was a little subpar. Overall, I love the introduction of dear old King of Hyrule. How would you rate this episode?
I actually found this episode quite fun.
Okay.
I'm going to actually rate it a 2.5.
I'm going to rate it a 1.5. Below average, but it's not the most wretched thing to watch. But that said, it's not as good as, say, a Mega Man episode from this era.
I agree.
Mega Man was quite good. This is just meh. That's why...
This is clearly episode of the week, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon type of cartoon.
We're going to end up watching the rest of this series and just doing one large review video for people. That way people will get to see us review that and then move on to actual Zelda content. If you enjoyed this video, do feel free to smash that like and that subscribe button as though you were a Link trying to put an end to Ganon once and for all.